All right, so Cubs take 2 of 3 from the San Diego Padres. They dangled that carrot and teased us a little bit with the sweep after losing a close one on Sunday. Messy game, but a close one on Sunday. We'll take the 2 of 3 from the Padres. Padres coming in undefeated. Cubs put an end to that starting on Friday. So game one Friday, exciting times. Energy was high. Opening day at Wrigley Field. I wasn't there, but I watched and I was in anticipation, just sitting and waiting for the game to start. I could feel the energy from all the way from Florida. I live in Florida, and game was highlighted by, of course, Imanaga. Imanaga got the nod on opening day and pitched 7.1 innings. Only gave up 1 run. ERA below 1. This guy, I think we had some expectations that his performance may dip and numbers may dip just a little bit from his dominance in 2024. But so far in 2025, he's showing zero signs of that. And if he can be our anchor, man, and can, just like last year and the other 3, 4 starters pick up just a tad, definitely liking our starting rotation, at least the top 4. So on Friday, Cubs won 3-1, close game. Pitching held it out. Relief, little shaky, but still won the game 3-1. Gave the Padres their first loss of the season. The Cubs win their first game at home. Game 2 of the series was Saturday. That was highlighted by Ian Happ. Ian Happ had his 1,000th game with the Chicago Cubs. And I remember when this guy, started with the Cubs. Makes me feel old, actually. But just the anchor, I keep using the same words. Just a guy who represents the Cubs well, and on the field, off the field. He's not a superstar. He's not going to be a superstar, but he's Mr. Consistent, right? He's our leadoff batter, switch hitter. He plays left field, a Gold Glove left fielder. I just learned actually the last week or two that Ian Happ used to play infield and was converted to outfield. Thankfully for the Cubs, somebody converted him to outfield, and he's a rock out there in left. And he showed it on his 1,000th game, actually. He had that diving catch in left field. Just kind of shows what value he has out there, and why he's earned the Gold Glove opportunity. But starting pitching again on Saturday, Cubs won 7-1. Got a little bit of offensive production, but Boyd, man, Boyd's had another quality start. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and really liked the guy. Love the use of his changeup, keeping hitters off balance, and looking forward to watching him. Hopefully be consistent as much as he has the first 2 games of the season, because him as that fourth guy in their rotation, uh, going to win a decent amount of games if he gives us 6+ innings with minimal runs. But so Sunday was an ugly game. I don't even think we had a ton of hits, ton of runners on. Runners on we did, but not because we earned it. Between walks and errors, I think both teams gave up quite a few, um, mishap runs. Cubs lost 7-8. Ben Brown looked rough. Ben Brown didn't look confident. I was excited for him getting that start at Wrigley Field, day game, and he just, between the walks, that hit by pitch with Merrill, I believe, man, that thing looked like it hurt. Um, in the first inning, just a rough start. I'll talk about Ben Brown in a few minutes, but Thielbar, Hodge, Pressly coming in the game, which has been pretty consistent. Council's go-tos in that order. Just you try and be positive when you talk about the Cubs, right? And and it's only been a short part of a season so far, but every outing, Hodge a little less shaky than the others. Thielbar rough. Pressly, I didn't want to believe the Stressley stuff, but I am. It's it's hitting me. It's hitting me. It's frustrating. I have zero confidence when I see that dude in the mound. Because every time it goes out. A hit, a walk, a hit, whatever it is to start off the inning. Runners are on base, no out, one out maybe, and I mean, I realize this ninth inning wasn't necessarily his fault with that error. We should have gotten out of it tied 7-7, but whatever. We had chances to win the game before the ninth inning also. But still, you expect the guys, for how many times they've pitched now, you expect the guys in later innings, especially the eighth and ninth, to come in and be shut down. You want them 8 times out of 10 to get 3 outs with 0 runs. And I don't have that confidence. Baseball happens. People are going to give up runs. Pitchers are going to give up runs, hits, walks, errors, whatever it is. They're going to give up runs. But right now, 0 confidence that Pressly comes in and can shut down. Move him to a different role. Put somebody else in there. We've got Jordan Wicks, Assad, hopefully, coming back at some point. But Wicks is out there. At some point, maybe give him that 5th man starter rotation spot. Move Ben Brown to the bullpen. Brown, he might be okay, but let him develop a little more, get some more confidence in the bullpen. He's got electric stuff. He's got this stuff to come in the 8th, 9th inning, maybe 7th, 8th, to get those 3 outs. 1 walk, 1 hit, whatever, but be a shutdown pitcher, not this, tippy tappy, let's hope for a ground ball, double play ball. No, strike somebody out. Don't don't put the pressure on the defense every single time. Get a K in a big moment. That's not Pressly. Ben Brown can do it. We also have Merriweather, Keller, and where's Ray? Where's Ray? We gave him money. And dudes come in to what? Relieve in a garbage cleanup 18-3 win. Yeah, he pitched well, but use his stuff. Put him in the spotlight. I don't know. It's just frustrating. I'm trying to be optimistic, but the relief right now, 0 confidence. Maybe we are playing tough teams, but that shouldn't matter. We're going into the Rangers are coming to Wrigley, and maybe we have a little more test for Hodge and Pressly, Thielbar, in those high stress innings. And if they flounder again, if they don't have if they don't exude confidence, at least for us, look, we're the fans. We see everything too. I watch every game, and when they come in, if I'm sighing, if I'm eye rolling, and my confidence level, the staff, Craig Counsell, the ownership, they all know better than I do. They know things probably in the background that I don't. But if I'm feeling that way, they got to be feeling it pretty heavy, and they got to be feeling the pressure to make changes sooner than we're actually asking for them. Because I'm a fan. I'm patient. Cubs aren't always winners. Anyway, off the soapbox a little bit. Cubs lost Sunday. Took the series 2 of 3. I'll take it. And we're still sitting up top of the division right now. And if you'd have, this month, I'm telling you, this month, if we're 500 after this month, I'm excited. I'm okay with that. If we're better than 500 because we're beating the Padres 2 of 3, and we go in and take 2 of 3 of the Rangers before we go take a 6-game tough road trip, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So, couple offensive standouts, like normal. Just wanted to say, King Tuck. Here's my gnome. Never had a name. His name now, Tuck. Might see him throughout the season. Say hello to Tuck. Tuck, 3 hits, 4 RBIs for the series. Felt like a lot more. I know he had walks, and I think he might have had a steal or 2. But he had a couple walks on base, big hits, and just showing us why he's a big star and a big athlete, and he's going to be a huge part of this year for the Cubs. Hoerner's getting hot. Hoerner had 5 hits and 3 RBIs this series, and he's starting to heat up. You guys ever play that one basketball game growing up? He's heating up. You start making a few in a row. Anyway, tangent. All right, so I mean, all in all, this series, the what showed us just like kind of lax series is the starting pitching is looking pretty good. Aside from Ben Brown's rough start, our offense is generating runs, generating base runners. We're not gonna be perfect every game, but man, we've scored some runs and we put some we're starting to put some balls in the seats too. And then our defense, I mean, our defense is expected to be good. Expected to be good. We've got what four or five Gold Glovers in the field right now, and you could argue that PCA is a potential candidate for the future to be in the talks for a Gold Glove as well. But so coming up, actually, you know what? I want to talk about Tucker for one more second. Tuck, you know, I think what is it? Vlad Guerrero Jr. is either he signed or is projected to sign a $500 million 14-year contract, and he's a player that deserves it. Whether it's just for the market alone, or obviously his value and his ability, what he brings to that team. But Tuck's in that category, and this is a guy. I think even and shoot, Jed Hoyer said it a few times. This is a guy that you build a team around. He's got to be on your team to be able to build around him. So, Cubs, find a way. Find a way. Add Tuck to the long-term roster. He's going to be good. He's going to be good for a long time. Sign him. Whether it's an extension now or this is just a message for the end of the season, sign him. We need one. We need that bat. The Gold Glove outfielder, that's a bonus. We need that bat in the lineup. We need it. That's it. That's my message. Now, spend the money. Spend the money. Sign them. Figure everything else out. We have a week. We have a week so far. What comes across? We have a week relief system, a week relief staff. We got to figure that out. We can't come July expect to say, oh, we'll just buy somebody, we'll trade and buy somebody and figure it out. No. We need a formula. If you can't win 2 of 3, 3 of 4 opportunities you're given in the last 8 and 9 innings when you have the lead by 1, 2, 3 runs, then something's going wrong. You're not a good baseball team in the back third of the game. Offense can't have the pressure at all times to score runs. If the offense and the starting pitching give you an opportunity to win in the first 7 innings, first 6 innings, then those last 3 innings, those last 9 outs, you're going to give up some runs. But the majority of the time, that needs to be shut down. That needs to be a 3-inning ball game where those 2 to 3 pitchers can shut down the offense. That's their job. They get paid millions to do that. So, anyway, another tangent. Anyway, so we got the Rangers coming up. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today, tomorrow, and Wednesday at home at Wrigley. Let's see, game 1, it's going to be Steele versus Evalde. Evalde is got a 1.2 ERA, and he's 1-0 so far in the season. Steele's getting back on track. Should be a good game. Tuesday, we got Taillon versus Corbin. I think this is Corbin's first start. I'm not sure if it's his first start ever, but it definitely is his first start this season. But, Taillon looked like he righted the ship the last start, so hopefully we can do that again. And then Wednesday, we got our man Imanaga versus Maul. I think it's how you pronounce Maul. Maul's 1-0 with a 1.35 ERA. Imanaga's 2-0, sub 1 ERA. But those are our top 3, man. Steele, Taillon, Imanaga. So let's go at them. Let's take it to the Rangers. This is a team that previous World Series champion, always in a strong playoff team the last few years. Let's take it to them. Let's see what we got. We got them at home. Conditions are going to be rough. I've kind of heard some news that the game today, actually tonight, weather is going to be pretty rough. I think the weather's temperature's going to be in the 20s. So not sure that they cancel games for that. But if they don't, runs are going to be hard to come by. I've been at a game really was in the 40s, and that's freaking cold. Sitting there was miserable. I can't imagine swinging a bat and trying to get jammed on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. But hey, let's go win the first one. Let's let's shoot for 2 or 3. I would be ecstatic because after that we've got the Dodgers. We fly to LA. We got the Dodgers for 3, and then we go to the Padres for 3, and they're gonna want redemption on losing that series for sure. But those 6 games are, you know, those are 2 big name teams. And look at it. In reality, Dodgers Padres, those are 2 teams. If we make it to October, we make it to the playoffs, those are 2 teams we're going to see in the playoffs. I mean, that's the reality. So let's go toe to toe right now. Let's see them early, and let's improve over the season, and then let's hit them hard in the playoffs if we get that far and we get matched up with them. So I think we can match with people. We got to fix that relief a little bit, or at least get the ball rolling on the relief. But the way we're rolling so far, you know, I'm a Cubs fan. I'm optimistic. All right, so let's go take some games from the Rangers. Steele's got the ball today. Excited about that. As always, let's go Cubs. Go Cubs, go.